Hello, Wonderland. Kelly here. It's a mountain day. They've been calling my name. I really needed a mental health day to get out and about. So I've headed to the mountains. I'm starting this morning at the St. Mary's Trail, which leads to a little waterfall, which is supposed to be very nice, one I have not been to before. Not a big one, but a really picturesque one with a nice swimming hole. It's fairly cool right now, but maybe by the time I get there, I'll feel like a little dip. Yeah, should be maybe a little bit adventurous here because we just had some pretty heavy rain in the last couple days. And I'm walking next to St. Mary's Creek, I believe it is. St. Mary's River, Creek, whatever it is. And it's running pretty good. So I know this trail has some creek crossings. Might have to get wet, but I'm okay with that. Okay, let me flip around here real quick. St. Mary's Wilderness. We are in the George Washington National Forest, which is nice. So far, beautiful. Okay, let's see what we can find today. Super pretty. Yeah, so this trail, so far it's a trail. I understand at a certain point it becomes a bit more overgrown and less official. Being in a national forest, the trails aren't really maintained per se. Wilderness is the idea, so if a tree falls or whatever, it kind of stays that way. Yeah, so from where I parked to the falls, it's a little over 2 miles, maybe 2.25. And it's an out and back, so about a 4.5 to 5 mile round trip, I would say. Yeah, so far, excellent. Never been here before because it's a little, I don't want to say out of the way. It's in the mountains. Everything in the mountains is a little out of the way. But yeah, never checked this one out. So far, I like it a lot. Gear-wise, got the R5 Mark II, 24 to 105 on it right now. In the bag, I've got the 10 to 20 for the waterfall mostly. 85 macro, in case I see anything macro-ish, and the 100 to 400 RF lens, in case I see any good birds or wildlife. Not too heavy. And I've got the drone because since this is a national forest instead of a national park, droning is possible. Or legal. Okay. Kind of, this trail basically runs along the creek to the fall. So as long as I can see and hear the water, I know I'm in the right place. And we'll see how it goes. In my last video at the Appomattox River, I mentioned that I had an editing video in mind. And I haven't got to that yet because I wanted some new shots to process for the video. So that's part of what's on my agenda today, is to hopefully get some shots for that. Yeah, otherwise, kind of want to do scenics mostly today, I think. It's been a little while since I focused, if you will, on scenics. Yeah, check this out. It's a very rocky trail, which, you know, I'm in the mountains, makes sense. But I gotta kind of watch my step because since I expect to get wet, I'm wearing water shoes, river shoes, rather than hiking boots. So my grip, I fear, is not quite as good as usual. Or maybe better, I don't know. Okay, onward. Yeah, this creek is already making me pretty optimistic about the waterfall. I've seen some pictures of it with low water. It's not that impressive. Picturesque scene, but the waterfall itself. But yeah, if this is like this, waterfall's got to be pretty good. I just hope the creek crossings between here and there are not too dicey. So here I'm liking this tree falling across the flowing creek. And I'm gonna go to ISO low, f14. That'll give me a 0.4 seconds. Go to half a second actually. Hand holding, as you can see. Water's nice and cool. Let's try one portrait. I feel like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. With the clear water, this stream is really clear and rocky. Gonna get some good stuff. I know there's some swimming holes along the creek, but at the waterfall itself too. That ought to be fun. All right, grab another shot or two here and then down the trail. Because of the water and the scenery and the swimming, especially in the summer, this supposedly is supposed to be a fairly popular trail. Like I said, the location kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I don't see it ever becoming that busy. There were a few cars in the lot when I got here, but so far I haven't seen anybody else. As I say that, I see somebody approaching, coming this way, or coming the opposite way on the trail ahead. He must have got an early start. Spent a minute chatting with the gentleman who was coming up the trail. Yeah, he did get an early start. He didn't go all the way to the falls. He's I guess he lives pretty close, so he just walks down here and takes a morning hike. Gets out before it gets busy. He said he's talked to the rangers around here, and they said they get average about 250 people a day. Parking lot fills up as the day goes on. So, good thing I got here early. Hopefully. He said he didn't go all the way to the falls today because the creek is, as I expected, higher than normal. So hopefully those crossings aren't too bad. But the falls itself, as I suspect, should be pretty good if I make it. That's the plan. All right. Getting rocky up ahead. I will walk. Not a creek crossing here, but I had to get out in the water. I'm liking this view here. The rocks. Yeah, that should be nice. Find a spot over here. Okay. That, I'm thinking, should make a nice shot. Let's see. right, I've been stopping for little scenic detours, but I realize I better just book it to the falls if it's going to get busy later. So, can hit those little spots on the way back. Oh, campsite over there. Okay, onward. Came from that way. Here is our first creek crossing. This doesn't seem bad. I could see when the water's lower, it'd be real easy to get across that, but I got the shoes for this. Step careful so the rocks don't slip out from under me. Oh, but that's nice. Might have to pause midway. Another creek crossing. Going to over there. But this is just beautiful. Very nice. I have a few guidebooks for Virginia in the area, and I was looking at them to plan this trip, of course. And one of my books talking about this hike said it is unique among Virginia, or at least Blue Ridge waterfall hikes, for the variety, just the experience of it, I guess. I am inclined to agree. This is a pretty neat trail. It was mountainy. Now it's more scrubby forest. All the creek crossings are pretty fun. Easier, I'm sure, when it's not running as high as it is right now, but hasn't been bad. And I think I'm getting close, reasonably, to the waterfall and the swimming hole. And I am a little hot. There is a great little cascade right there, but it's a good 10 feet down an embankment, and I don't see an easy way to get there. Maybe I'll check that more on the way back. Look at this action. That is really cool. Stopping here for a couple shots, as you might imagine. I know I'm getting close to the falls, but this could have people in it on my way back, so thought I better grab this. I think I'll pull out the 10 to 20 and see what I can do. Keeps getting better. This is an excellent hike. Let's see what's down here. Very serene. I was starting to be afraid I had missed it somehow, but here's St. Mary's Falls. As I expected, this is where the people have come. That is nice though, it's flowing well. This is definitely better than the pictures I saw. Hopefully I can get some people free shots here in a minute. But I am pleased. everybody cleared out. Lovely. I'm back to the 24-105 because I wanted to put a circular polarizer on. Some reflections going on here, but if I can get, there's kind of a pool at the base of the falls. That's what I really want to get deep and dark if I can. I am at 24, of course. So nice. I'm going to go to ISO low. F11. I'm doing HDR brackets because there's a lot of shadow and light and the running water. I want to get at least one longer exposure. Chimp that a little bit. Not too shabby. I'm thinking up there, looking down, is going to be a better shot for the pool. But these might be okay. Adjust my polarizer. There we go. I'm focusing, there's the falls in the back and then this little fall in front. I'm focusing on the little one in front. At F11, I should be pretty well front to back sharp here. Okay, I'm gonna get up there and see what happens. Yeah, okay, and there, from up here, I can see the stream, the top level of the river as well. Let's minimize those reflections. There we go. Still doing HDR. My base exposure, I'm going to get 1/50th at ISO 100. Then my -2 will be slow enough to give me the water action, or blur, I should say, at 1/10, yeah. And then 1/160th for more shadow detail, or highlight detail. Let's try a vertical here. Readjust my polarizer. Then I'm going to go to manual. F14, ISO low. It's pretty sunny, so even that is giving me only about an 1/8. I could push it to an 1/8, which is not great for water blur. But it doesn't look too bad. Okay. I hope this is coming out well. You're way over there. I'm way over here. I haven't tried transmitting quite this far, I don't think. Ooh. Cloud just moved in. That'll let me drop my shutter speed to 1/3 of a second. Or even 1/4. Taking a bunch just to make sure I don't have camera shake here. Get at least one that's usably sharp. That looks pretty good. I almost wish I was wider. I can be if I stitch a panorama, but now the sun came back up. I think I'll wait and see if another cloud comes in. I came here with every intention of jumping in this water, but it's cold, and I'm not that hot. I feel pretty good because I've been wading in it. I'll see if I feel brave enough. Quite the place, this. I was hoping for another cloud, and I'm kind of hanging out to see if one appears. Not yet. They've been drifting across, but not covering the sun. But I switched from the circular polarizer to the neutral, variable neutral density to get some more at a longer shutter speed. So I think I've gotten some good stuff. I was just hoping, I would like to get a panorama from that ledge if there's a cloud. So that would make better lighting. So yeah, I think I'll have a little snack, hang out, see if a cloud shows up, go from there. leaving St. Mary's Falls. It's been a while there. Very impressive. Definitely a new top 5, top 2, top 1. Really good. I was hoping to get some drone footage. Some more people showed up, so I was gonna try to drone the other way until they maybe left. But last time I took the drone up, it actually took a tumble at the end of the flight. And so now it's telling me the gimbal is stuck, even though it's not. So the gimbal's not working anyway. So that's not great. Hopefully I can do something about that when I get home. Hard to troubleshoot much in the field. That's that little camp area, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So basically, from here I retraced my steps back to the car. But there were a few stops along the way, I think, that I wanted to maybe investigate, try to get a shot or two. So we'll see. Okay, finally back to the car. Nice hike, but yeah, I was ready to get back to the car and food. Okay, so that was really my big stop planned for today. Kind of wanted to hit that first in case I wanted to spend more time there, which I did. And it's kind of the furthest point. So from here, I just kind of worked my way back towards home. But I'm going to do that along the Blue Ridge Parkway, which should be nice. And that's the plan. Pretty good day so far. I'm pleased. All right. Now we are at the Big Spy Mountain Overlook, which is a short little trail, I believe, to an overlook. I don't know if I've checked this out before. We will see. This is the view from Big Spy Mountain, or of Big Spy Mountain. It's beautiful. Very nice indeed. This field in front of me, though, and running all along here, lots of wildflowers, lots of butterflies. All I've got on me at the moment is the 24-105, so I'm going to go back and get the 100-400 out of the car. Try to get some butterfly shots. I've seen a couple species I don't even recognize. So that's fun. So many butterflies out here. Oh, that's one of the ones I don't know. Flying around right here. Hopefully it'll land. Get an ID shot at least. Okay. It's hot. It's a little buggy right here, as you might imagine. If the butterflies like it, other bugs like it too. But some good opportunities. I hear some birds too. I forgot to mention, for this, I've actually switched to the R7 and the 100-400. Mostly for the extra reach, partly because I got the R5 a little bit wet and it's fogging up. Not great. It'll be okay. It just needs to dry out. Okay. Sun right behind a cloud. It feels nice right now. Hope it stays like this. Just a minute more here, I think. Shoot some more butterflies. And then on to the next spot. This is the Slacks Overlook. Quite pretty. Kind of a limited view. This is all you get, but that's a nice one. Got some shots here, of course. From here also, there's a trail the White Rock Falls Trail, which was on my agenda, but it's another 5 mile out and back, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to enjoy the view here for a minute and then head on. Found a nice little angle for the tree here, which I've shot many times before, but the sky's given us some nice drama today. Lighting's pretty good. Like this vantage point. Trying something a little bit different. Okay. Now, I think I have one more stop. I'm getting close to the north end of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then from there I head home. So, yeah, this has been a nice outing, though. Like it. Now, to finish out my day, more or less, I've parked at the Humpback Rocks picnic area, which connects to the Appalachian Trail, for one, but also this trail, which is called the Catoctin Trail. I feel like I've done this before, but maybe not. Doesn't look familiar yet. So we'll see. This is a pretty short trail, just a little out and back, I believe. It's very wetlandish. I like it. Little buggy. Not too warm because it's pretty shady, so that's good. Yeah, going uphill here. Super pretty. I think I'm coming up to, oh yes, okay. I think I remember this spot at the end, though I believe it was a different season when I was here last. I remember it being chilly, not nearly as green. And we'll go ahead and get up here and see, show you the view. Nice little rock fort structure here. And then you get your view out there over the valley. That is not bad. Okay. Very satisfied with today's outing, I think. For this last little stretch, I'm just rocking the R5 Mark II, which is feeling much better, by the way, thank you, and the 24-105, so I hear some birds. I will not be able to shoot them in the face right now. But I'll get some scenics here, and then back to the car. Okay. I think that is where I will call this excursion complete. It's nice out here. I had a good day, but I'm ready to get home. I'll stop for dinner on the way probably, so then I won't get home too late. Hope this has been fun and exciting for you as well. Definitely some nice places I hit today. Would totally go back to St. Mary's Falls. That was an excellent hike and a great destination at the end of it. I think I got some pretty good stuff. Look forward to getting home and processing. All right, and hopefully I got some stuff I can use for my editing video that I want to do soon. So we'll see. But in the meantime, hope you're doing well wherever you are. Be good to yourself. Take care of each other. Don't forget to be awesome. Get out and wander. Later.